Welcome back to News 15 today. Well, UL has around 19,000 students and 16,000 commute as opposed to living on campus, which, well, brings a ton of traffic. Joining me now to discuss the matter is Ashley Moran with the Acadiana Planning Commission. Good morning, Ashley. Thanks for joining us again.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
Of course, we love having you. So how different will the roads look today since UL is starting school back up?
Yeah, well, a significant number of the students will be taking virtual classes and not doing the traditional commute, which is good for our roadways. But it'll be kind of interesting to see because a lot of students, they had about 2,600 students move on to campus. So that'll kind of just increase from having extra people around. I'm sure a lot of the off-campus apartments too will have students moving in, just kind of generally filling the streets, but not taking that traditional commute up University or on Johnston to head to campus. But there will still be some classes on campus this year, so that's going to change up a little. We just wanted to get the word out to students that are commuting, to people who are in the area, that it's going to be a little different this year. They can only have about 18 or so students on the buses, so that's going to significantly reduce the capacity of the buses on the shuttles if you're taking the shuttle from Cajun Field to campus. So they're asking people to put in a significant amount of time if you're coming in, if you're parking on Cajun Field, if you're taking the shuttle, to please build in that extra time, because when you run shuttles like that, it can be difficult to time out. You won't be able to get, everybody will be able to be packed on. You'll have to kind of just take turns, and there could be a wait. So ask people to build in that time. And there's also shuttle, or if you don't have time to take the shuttle, there's one on Mildred, kind of behind Pizza Village, former Bisbano's, by the Continuing Education building. So that's definitely an option. And obviously the Gerard Park Circle Park and Garage is also an option for students who would rather pay than take the shuttle.
Yeah, that semester pay for various parking spots is probably going to be very crucial this semester. I used to take that bus, and those lines could get long. I can only imagine when only 18 people are allowed to hop in at a time.
Yeah. So that's gonna, having a lot of those classes virtually will help with that. But I mean, if you have a lab, or if you need to take a test or see a professor or handle some campus business, you need to be on campus. So, we won't have the crush of students. Usually the fall semester is a little bit worse than the spring semester. You have a lot of people who are enthusiastic about starting the new school year.
Oh yeah.
More in the spring semester, students, they just don't have as much traffic. It's kind of just an interesting phenomenon we've noticed. So you might see it today, you might not.
Yeah, especially since in the spring, most of those students had to be sent home and do all online learning. So I know there's a lot of people who are excited to be back on campus. Lots of things to keep in mind. Ashley, Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time.
No problem. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. Well, guys, coming up.